Hello everybody, this is Rockhound and welcome back to Feed the Beast on the CloudLine server. You can quickly see that I have gotten a lot of work done since our last episode. What I did most recently is just clear out this room behind our row of machines here and do a little. I'm doing a little prep work to try to get a whole new machine room set up. And we've been running with the industrial craft stuff solely so far. We got macerator and electric furnace, just the very basic machines. I did create an MFE. I needed that to power up my new nano pants and helmet. I do, if you saw right there, I've got a pair of long fall boots. Those are actually a awesome hand-me-down gift from Vanny. He I guess his full username is Welsh Vanny, but thank you to him for those. I got another gift here from Forte, the best food you can get. Got my usual weird container lag going on here, so let's open up. Come on. Triple meat treats. Don't know what those are. Never seen them before, but I'm sure they're good. Anything else? You see I've got some solar panels there now, and I've flattened this part out and made it into a tiny little farm area where I've been growing some flax and getting some corn and stuff. Mainly what I've been working on since the last episode is Thaumcraft, and I've got my little Thaumonomicon. Thaumonomicon. And you can see that I've got a bunch of the research completed, all the way even with the theory of everything. That was a tough one. One thing I haven't found yet that I really would like is the portable hole. Would be awesome. I'm not sure what that's a branch off of, but hopefully I'll find it sooner or later. I did get my goggles of revealing, and I was doing a lot of stuff there and creating a bunch of flux. I didn't have the goggles before I planted my first silver leaf sapling, but you can see that I've gotten several planted here and grown. There's 4 total there right now. I had 5 saplings and I had planted 3, and then I left the server, and when I came back 2 of them had grown and the other sapling was gone. So I think it may have gotten wiped out when one of the other ones grew and I put it too close and the leaves broke it or something. I'm not sure what, but it's gone. Kind of a bummer because they're really difficult to find. I did a lot of searching to get those saplings. Anything else new? I love these boots. I think I showed in the last episode a little Cactus Farm I had up here. I expanded it, made it automated, basically the same way I'd make one in vanilla. If they grow next to a block, they'll break off. So it's pretty simple setup. Water streams run down to this central point. From here I've got a obsidian pipe leading down to this chest down here, and that is actually in the range of the chunk loader that I've got set up. And this iron chest is kind of ridiculous. Look at this. Bam. Anybody need cactus? I just needed some for waterproof piping because I was getting ready to start pumping some lava. But I think that's enough showing what I've been working on. What I've got set up or getting ready to set up right now are thermal expansion machines and a little bit of railcraft. I've got a rolling machine I want to set up, but I've got a pulverizer, magma crucible, liquid transposer. I think I want to, I don't know if I should go with the other furnace. What do they call their furnace? I don't remember what the thermal... Anyway, I always pretty much go with the induction furnace. Is this... there it is, powered furnace. That's easy enough. Bricks. Since we're going with thermal expansion for the majority of this, I'm thinking I might go with a powered furnace, even though the induction furnace really starts cranking stuff out fast. It is a constant drain on energy. That's the only downside of it. And I might go back to using that if we get a big quarry going and need it. But I'm thinking the powered furnace might be good just because it works well with all the other machines. So let's look at the recipe for that again. Need some bricks, machine frame. Same old. I've got a machine frame plan. Makes stuff really easy. There, and I didn't see what was on the sides. Bricks, yes, and redstone on the top. So now I need to find some clay. While I'm looking around in my chests, they're a mess. They're a pretty big mess. I know where clay is. I might have some in here actually. Let me check. Look at that. That worked out well. I need to start thinking about, while this is cooking here, what I'm going to do to power these initially. Now, I would like to run off of magmatic engines. I know a lot of the guys on the server are draining the nether of lava. I've got the chunk loader going in, and with all the time that it's running while I'm not here, the solar panels I've got set up over here, those are new too, by the way. I didn't show those, I believe. The whole time I'm not here, those could be doing something. And what I'm thinking is maybe a magma crucible just working on a whole bunch of cobblestone, dumping it into a tank, into a storage tank. And then when we came back, it would just be basically the lava that we could run while we were here, or the machines we could run off of the lava while we were here, and it could build up while we were disconnected, if that makes sense. I probably will need to think of something for a quarry to keep it powered the whole time, though, which will involve pumping out lava. And you can see on my, if you look at the floor there, that little tag, about 100 blocks away, I found a pretty good lake of lava below ground. When I was doing some caving. All right, is that enough bricks? And these are just a 4x4, yes? 2x2. 4 bricks, 2x2 pattern. And we've got our first powered furnace. I want to make another magma crucible. Let me show you this. While I'm here, you may be wondering what this is if you've never seen it before. This is a Thaumcraft fabricator. And this is a really, really cool little crafting thing. It will pull stuff automatically out of a connected inventory, and it'll actually, so you can chain these together to make a big production stuff and just pump stuff right into, I think you have to go into like a chest next to it. I'm not sure. I haven't done that much automation with them. But one of the really cool things about this is if you go into NEI, actually you have to right click on that and be looking at it in here. And then in NEI, if you go to, say, if you can type, you can go to what you're looking for, like a hobbyist steam engine. Click on that. And where before, you can do this to go into a crafting table, you can do this now to go into the fabricator. It puts your plan on the left-hand side. Now, these aren't real items. These are just the plan. So it's just a representation of what's required to create the item here. The one thing that's you really have to pay attention to with this, if you're working on things like, if you happen to put in a recipe for uninsulated copper cable or something like that, if you're going to work on it if it's enabled, which it's set on being enabled right now. If it doesn't have a redstone signal, it'll take whatever you have in this little inventory here and make as many of those as it can. We said 4 hobbyist steam engines, so we're going to need 12 of these. Let's try that again. There's copper nuggets, pistons. We need 4 glass. And we're going to need a bunch of gears. Do I have any wood in here? Ooh. Okay, this might be a problem. Oh, that's not what I was trying to click on. I don't believe I have any wood anywhere. I will be right back. Wood up there in my tower either, which means I am completely out entirely, unless there's some over there. There were some sticks though, which is what we were looking for. So we're going to need 8. No, we're going to need... Wait, 2 per 4. Yes. We're going to need 8 wooden gears. And we're going to turn those into stone gears. All right. Stone gears will get changed into these, I don't remember what these are called, with the gold plate gear. And I didn't have enough. I miscalculated. That should be enough for 2, I believe, yes. Okay, so that was easy enough. Let me see if I've got everything in here. No, I don't, but I wanted to show you how this works. So I've got the plan in the fabricator over on the left-hand side. This shows you what the output will be, and this is your little storage area here. Like I said, it can pull from a container next to it, I believe, an inventory next to it. And so now if I throw, the only thing we're missing is glass. So if I throw this in, it should instantly make 4 of those steam engines. There we go. Pretty cool. And if you wanted to automate some building of stuff, this looks like a really cool way to do it. And you can just right click on this stuff to clear out the pattern. Turn it on and off depending on your redstone setting over here. This one means it will run if it doesn't have a redstone signal. This one means it will run if it does. And this one I think works, will build 1 item at a time on a pulse. So you have to send it a pulse and it'll build 1 item at a time. Okay, so we've got the hobbyist steam engines. And we can't make... Did we make the aqueous accumulator? We did. The only thing we can't make right now is the liquiduct, because we don't have the induction smelter capability yet. So we do need to get some waterproof pipe. Easy enough. And there we go. Let me see where I am. I'm on 211. Okay. Just so when I get down below I can tell where to start. Okay, so there is the pulverizer. And let's go right next to the powered furnace. And what I'm going to do right now is make an iron chest, throw it on top of that for the... I can't make an iron chest because I don't have any wood. I was going to make it for the secondary output to go into a chest. Okay, so Pulverizer, powered furnace. What do we want to put down next? Going to be using this an awful lot. Let's put it, although I don't think it can take automatic output from the furnace. So actually we probably don't want anything there automatic output from the furnace. Would like to go into a chest like we've done over here, but I can do that on top. Or should we leave a space? Oh, this is shouldn't be hard to figure out. I'm going to leave a space for an iron chest right there. Put down the rolling machine. Then I'm going to put down a magma crucible and a liquid transposer. Okay, so we've got a pretty good thermal expansion initial setup right there, I think. A little bit of rubber banding, it's alright. Okay, got them all opened up on the bottom. Let's start working on getting some power to these guys. We've got our hobbyist steam engines here. This is a basement, so it's okay, I think, if it's tight quarters. Might dig down. I'm going to try to keep the upper floor pretty nice and neat. This basement down here, not too worried about. Let's see. Let's find a place for some water here. Throw down the aqueous accumulator right. I could probably go down another level in this entire place. Trying to save myself a little bit of time excavating, but I think in the long run that would be much more comfortable to work in. Okay. Do I have to... Alright, there is some pipe. Let me see. Let me think about how I'm going to power these. You know what? I think I'm going to stick them here. Alright, and can you... I don't know whether you have to provide water to these. Nope. On the side is fine. I was going to say, I don't know whether you have to provide water to them on the bottom or not, but it looks like that will work out well. And they want to have... Ooh, this... And see, this is where this stuff gets pretty ugly. I don't know how it's going to react to this. Let's just run it right along here, like so. And now I should be able to... Why is that not wanting to... I know exactly why it's not wanting to, because I don't think I can pump directly into a... I don't think I can pump directly into a golden pipe. I have to do a wooden conductive pipe first out of the engine. just like always. So I'm going to go grab some of that. I'm going to have to grow a tree and chop some stuff down, or just go chop down some trees, I guess. And I will be back with you in just a minute. Okay, I think we're set up and maybe ready to produce some power, I'm hoping. I'm hoping that that aqueous accumulator can keep 4 of these running, and that I know what I'm doing here so I don't blow stuff up. Throw a couple coal into that one. I don't know how much this takes either, because I am pretty close to out of coal. I don't need a huge amount of power to begin with, because like I said, I'm going to replace these, all of this with, you know, redstone energy conduit and magmatic engines. But we are producing power slowly at first. Oh, there we go. Got some steam building up. Nice, nice. You see the power running through. I think I don't have any blockages. I think it's going into all the machines. I think we've got plenty of stuff that we can start processing up there. Throw a couple more coal into each one. Get all those machines up there, plenty of power. I don't have any kind of storage medium yet. I think, if I remember correctly, the cactus you can burn in a generator. It says 50 heat, 120 EU at 10 EU per tick in a generator. I don't know. I might go down and throw some of those in one of those furnaces in a minute, but let's see. Oh, it's building up stuff, slowly but surely. All right, we're getting somewhere. And I think, let's see, what do we want to do first? Let's build let's go ahead, actually, looking at the time, we're about out of time. I want to set up that one last thing with the temporary magma crucible in these tanks, and I think this should work. I haven't actually done this off camera, so it's kind of experimental. Plenty of tin. Okay, good. Because an electric engine requires tin. I need a piston, and I'm thinking this is going to be a just a really slow and steady buildup of free lava. I don't know, maybe we should do a couple of these electric engines. I'm not sure. I don't think those solar panels can keep up with more than one, really. So let's just build one. We need a couple gears. Let me look at the recipe. There we go. Okay, it is around a stone gear. One of the engines requires an iron gear there. I don't think it's obviously not a tin gear. All right, let's go ahead and build. Let's go ahead and build 2 of these, just while we're here. Where'd those wooden gears go? Must throw them in here. Cobblestone gears. Sorry if you hear my stomach growling. I must not have had enough dinner. And I just made enough gears for one. Now that I see that, no big deal. We can steal those and make a couple more here. Tin. Quick and easy. No problem at all. I didn't need to. Like I said, getting a little late. It's alright. We've got 2 electric engines. I don't have a lot of cabling to go to these. I guess we'll just use that. And did I keep? I do have some golden, and do I have any wooden conductive pipes still? Because I believe you need those still. I also need, oh, I don't need that because I have this. Saying I have this and that doesn't help you understand what I'm doing. I'm basically looking for a little bit more cabling, and I'm going to make some conductive pipes and get this all set up. I think, where did I put those wooden pipes? I threw them in here. I had some in there already. Once I threw them in there, I realized that. Isn't that the way it always works? Okay. We have cobblestone waterproof pipe. And I think we'll see if that can output straight into the tanks. Now, let's find the wiring here. We're just gonna, actually no, I'm gonna pull straight from the ooh, these I believe can take quite a bit of power, but let's put them down here and just make sure. No fuel. Well, it doesn't really say, but I'm not going to risk blowing them up, so I'm going to take off of, oops, somewhere right here. We got power. There we go. And actually, I should probably put them right here. That way you lose power with that copper cabling. And if I put them right here, I won't lose any power. Or I probably will lose some, but not nearly as much as all the way over there. Okay, so we're going to go engine there, with a wooden conductive right on top. Oh, where'd it go? Then a little bit of a problem with my gold pipes here. Didn't realize I was running out. Sorry about that. Pretty quick. Where'd those go? Did I only have 3 redstone in there? That was weird. I swear I had more. Okay. And we'll run this here around the corner. And I should be able to now throw the... I think I can power this from the top. No, actually, this is what I'm going to do. Power from the side, that way I can throw a hopper on top. Okay, we've been doing a little bit of straightening up around here, got some chests in place. I think this is just about ready to hit the point where this is going to generate some lava for us. Not sure how much it takes. But I thought we'd catch it here. There we go, just kicked on. And it is getting ready to fill up this. So that's a 10,000 millibucket tank that it holds itself, which is actually just 10 buckets of lava. And each of these holds 16, so that should be quite a bit. This is exciting. Not really. Okay, we're almost here, and it's going to hopefully run through the pipe into the tank. Ah, perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. And then it's going to start building up power again. And I've got a hopper here set up, so that should... Actually, let's test that. Yep, should feed right into the correct slot there. Perfect, so I'll load that up with cobblestone before I log off today. Over here we've got this something similar going on. Those are all powering up nicely. Let's get some ore. Let's pick some... How about some iron? Alright. Throw some iron into the hopper. Go straight into the pulverizer. Now, the cool thing about the pulverizer is, yes, it does generate 2 of the ore. I've got it feeding. It can feed directly into this powered furnace. It also has a chance to... Oh, that's not extra. It has a chance to create some extra items every time it pulverizes something. And if it does, it should feed back out to this chest, I believe, without having to have any kind of automated pull. There we go. First one, ferrous metal. That's just a byproduct of pulverizing iron ore. There wasn't a ferrous metal ore in there, which is really cool. And if we're quick enough, if we don't want it to go into here, like I would probably like to save some of this iron ore dust to make some Invar ingots for our magmatic engines. You can just come over here to the furnace and shut it off. I believe that will Wait, I think what I need to do, that's what I need to do. That shuts it off. It'll build power back up. Pulverized iron will just collect in there. And if that inventory gets full, it should just fill up one of the inventory slots here. And we've gotten 3 extra free ferrous metal out of that stack so far, and we're just down to 42, so not bad. This is working, and I'm going to clean up this mess here. I'm probably going to get a quarry set up off camera soon. If you watched any Feed the Beast, I'm sure you've seen people set that up. And if I've come up with any kind of interesting way to power the quarry, I'll show you that. Otherwise, I really need to start getting a big supply of resources coming in here, because I'm running low on just about everything all the time, and I'd like to solve that. So that's the next step in our process. So I will probably also make a Thaumcraft wand of equal trade and change this all out to smooth stone. I like the way it looks like we're still in a cave here. We are making good progress, and we're going to have to end the episode there. It's getting pretty long. I will see you next time, and thanks for watching.